Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. This is Life Coach Joya from Life Coach Philippines. I am the man from Pasig City, the Life Coach, the Master Apprentice, and the Professional Certified CACC Life Coach by Master Coach A, and an active member of Life Coach Philippines. And you are joining me for Brewing Live episode 892 on December 9th, year 2023. My topic today, I'm going to talk about Festive Barong Tagalog. Yeah, dressing in traditional Filipino attire. I'm gonna talk about the clothes that men or even women usually you wear here in the Philippines. And you're joining me for Brewing Live. And Brewing Live is a community project of CACC Republic. And what we're doing here is we are advancing holistic well-being in the new landscape of living marked as post-pandemic. And our heart is to do mental fitness in your space as we immerse ourselves together with the magic of holiday traditions for the month of December. And the CACC Republic serves as a home of professional certified CECC life coaches trained by Master Coach A and stands as the life coaching hub of Life Coach Philippines. And we are nestled within Pioneer Center compound at the intersection of Pioneer Road, Brixton, and United States, Capitolio, Pasig City. And our doors are open from 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. and from Saturdays to Thursday. And the CACC Republic is more than a cafe. We're also a catalyst for healing and transformation. And our menu extends beyond classic comfort foods to plant-based meals and food and beverage that promotes mindful eating. And check out our FB page of our sumptuous menu and refreshing drinks, or connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917586161 to partner with the CACC Republic in promoting health and wellness in your space. And if you're joining in, welcome and thank you for being here. Feel free to share this video link with your friends, tag them in the comments, and give them a shout out, a thumbs up, encouragement, and motivation. And most importantly, express your gratitude for beautiful souls that make life worth living. And as for me, I like to give all of a shout out to all of the parents out there in the workforce who are giving all of their hearts and their souls to create better futures for their children. And if you're someone who is exhausted, you feel burnt out, or maybe you have this underlying questions of what's going on with your life and you don't know what to do next in your career, life coaching will help you set boundaries in your life and work so that you can enjoy time with your children and your family and doing the things that you love and loving the things that you do, which allows you to live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. If you want to know more about that, message me and let's have a conversation by checking out my page, Life Coach Shaun. Now, if you're watching this on a replay, comment in there #replay, and feel free to reach out if you wish to connect with any of the points that resonates with you. You can also find the YouTube link of the video's caption for the replay of all of the Brewing Live episodes. So be sure to follow and subscribe to the channel to receive notifications when new learnings becomes available. If you are meeting me for the first time, I empower people to be mentally fit so that they can stay inspired to live a more meaningful and fulfilled life. And for partnership and collaborations, you may check my page, Life Coach Shaun, or connect with me at 0917-569-4200. Of course, we believe that giving is a lifestyle that never goes out of style. As you find value on what we are offering, I encourage you to show your appreciation and extend your kind support in advancement of mental fitness by blessing us with your stars. And we also accept love gifts by bank transfer, or GCash. And the details can be found in the caption of this video. What we're doing, what you're sending us, your love gifts, we're utilizing that for mission work, for serving other people in the space, either digital or physical. That is what we're doing as you send us your love gifts in there. All right. So maraming salamat for joining. I'm looking here, by the way, I'm taking a look at your commentary. So I'm going to move that a bit here so it doesn't look awkward for everyone else. So just greeting, who do we have here? Okay, Coach Candy. We have Master Coach Min, Coach Lynn, and thank you for tagging your friends and loved ones in there. Now we're going to talk about the festive season, and we're going to talk about Barong Tagalog. Who here has worn Barong Tagalog? Okay, have you had a time wearing your Barong Tagalog? And is it something that you've worn? I've worn this usually during events, celebrations. I think I've worn one, not worn one in weddings. Now, mostly it's different clothes, but I've worn one in gatherings, in organizations, and so on. But for you, I know there are some women who wear Barong Tagalog, but there's a woman version in there. let me know if you've experienced this, or if you've gone through this, or maybe you've worn it. Or, ayan, si Coach Lin. Oh, yan, Coach Lin. Yan. During National Youth Congress. So, di ba, sabi ko na sa inyo, meron. There is a woman version of barong. It's not just specifically for the men. And it's a wonderful thing because you can try it out. Hello, Coach Marvin. Maraming salamat for joining. Coach Lin is there. Coach Mao is joining us as well. Now, let's talk about this. Okay, the Barong Tagalog. Now, the Barong Tagalog arguably is the most ubiquitous traditional clothing in the Philippines. It stands out when you are wearing, or so someone's wearing Barong Tagalog. It stands out. Like you can see a person from afar when they're wearing Barong Tagalog. It's a beautiful sight to see, actually, when someone is wearing it, and it's a wonderful feeling, right? Now, it has been enjoyed immensely in popularity format, specific for the garments. People use it during events, special weddings, right? Occasions. It's worn by presidents, it's worn by other world leaders, and even Hollywood celebrities would wear this. Lahat yan, makikita mo yan. And people are wearing it, and it's actually being used. So sabi ni Coach Candy, pangarap ko yung makasuot ng Barong Tagalog na pang babae. O, di ba? Pwede yan, Coach Candy. Maybe we can have that activity in the future, no? If we have our life coaches who are gathering, it's a life coaching convention here in the Philippines. Maybe that's something that we can do. I'm super excited for that. And did you know that in recent years, men have passed on Filipino attire in favor of Western suit? You know, we're starting to transition, because most often than not, if you notice, most would wear the American, Western suit, nakasuit and tie ka. That's usually what's happened. And of course, there's no denying that when you wear barong, it's just a beautiful thing. It is the greatness in there. It's just the feeling of it when you're wearing it. It is something so magical, and it's so powerful. I don't know. That's how I feel. Yan, si Coach Lin. What's your experience, Coach Lin, wearing that? It's something that it's just a different feel. I tell you, it's just so different, and it's just so, alam mong ikaw, Pinoy na Pinoy. It's really Pinoy. Now, barong looks best in the purest form if it's made of sheer, cream-colored, embroidered, or either being used of pinya or husi. So hopefully I'm pronouncing it. Pinya or husi. Yun yung dalawang ginagawa na material. And why is it that we are wearing Barong Tagalog? If you go to a tailor shop, what you need to consider or take a look at is what's the purpose of Barong Tagalog. Because a lot of people would wear this but not really understanding what's the history behind this, what's the culture behind this, so that we can appreciate it more. When you wear it, you take pride, take pride as a Filipino, and it's something that's really worth experiencing. Yan. So formal attire, then feeling kagalang-galang talaga. True. Yan yung feeling. Kagalang-galang ka talaga. And even your posture when you wear it, it's just a wonderful moment, Now, let's talk about the name or the word barong. Yan. The etymology reveals that Barong Tagalog, the word Barong Tagalog, is taken from the phrase baro ng Tagalog. Yan. It's baro ng Tagalog. If you were thinking of, saan ba galing yung Barong Tagalog? Baro Tagalog. Yan. The barong has become a symbol of Filipino independence and resistance to colonization. Very, very true, Coach. Thank you for joining. Now, baro ng Tagalog translates to dress of Tagalog. Yeah, that's in the Philippines. And in colloquial use, the word barong is commonly used to refer to a Filipino garb. Yeah, it's a garment. Yeah, Filipino garb. Now, the Barong Tagalog was made popular by the Philippine presidents. Yeah, yan talaga yan. Philippine presidents from Ramon Magsaysay. Yan. He helped popularize the Barong Tagalog when he wore it during his inauguration and all other states and personal affairs thereafter. So si President Ramon Magsaysay yan. So magbigay pugay tayo kay El Presidente Ramon Magsaysay. So later, what happens, because he wore it, there was a practice continuously, and it has been adopted by succeeding presidents, and during floral patterns and mid-century designs, such as the demotic figures, also start emerging. So makikita mo yan, yung barong. Wala akong barong kasi dito. Susuot sana ako pero there's none here. You can see some designs in there of how it looks like. There are contemporary designs, there are different designs, patterns. It's just a beautiful thing. So during the time, and President Ferdinand Marcos, okay, by proclamation number 1374, established that, so this is a law. Barong Filipino Week is on March 5 to 11. Yeah. Week on March 5 to 11, 1975, and the Barong Tagalog was recognized as the national attire. Now, the origin of Barong Tagalog, there are up-cited stories alleging how the Spaniards forced Filipino to design the barong with a translucent fabric. So you see the barong Tagalog, it's translucent, and you need to wear a shirt inside of there, like a plain shirts like this. Yeah. By the way, if you were interested to get the Life Coach Philippines t-shirts, just message us here at DCAP Copy Republic. And if you're interested, let us know. Or if you're part of our coaching tribe, message Master E or Coach Candy. You can message Coach Candy Teng in there for your orders of t-shirts. So that's Life Coach Philippines. All right. Now going back to our topic, it's a something that we would need to understand, and something that we would ensure that we are taking a look at it on as far as the design is concerned. And when you are wearing this, usually it's tucked. It's not tucked out, diba? You have the shirt, then it's stuck out. But there are different way of using it, because what happens when during the time of the Spaniards, they would wear Barong Tagalog to ensure that the Spaniards would not see, they would see that if the Filipinos is bringing in some weapons. Oh, yan. That was the style of the colonizers back then. So you were wondering, why is it that that's the way of doing things, and this is something that needs to be happen. Sorry, let me just respond to this so that all right. Now, in some theory, they allege that the embroidered design of the barong were ways to subvert Spanish restrictions. Yeah, as the embroidered made the garments more sophisticated and more valuable. Despite these claims, however, no literature really confirms the Spanish regulations has surfaced. On other account, now, the reason why the barong is worn untucked. So naisip niyo ba kung bakit untucked yung barong Tagalog? Bakit hindi siya nakapasok? It once claims is because of the fabric. So if you've ever experienced wearing a barong and you tucked it, yan, pinasok mo sa pants mo, of course, magkukulubot-kulubot yan. O yan. Well, mabilis susuot. Kasama na yun, Coach Candy. Pero the purpose of it is because magkukulubot-kulubot. I tried that one time that you tuck it in, then it's not going to be a good look for you. So it's worn again to be loose. It's untucked. And there are some reasons that while people would tuck it in, it also not good for causes irritation, because even remember they use pinya. It's a pinya. Yun ang ginagawa niyan, and it's something that would happen. Now, the Visitation de la Torre, the Barong Tagalog, the Philippine national wear, said that how pre-colonial Filipinos were already wearing the variations of the barong long before the Spanish arrived in the country. So in the Philippines, matagal na. Even the Spanish, before the Spanish came in, Filipinos are already wearing the Barong Tagalog. And according to books locals wore by kanga, a rough cotton doublet or a tight collarless jacket that is fastened in front of the hands slightly below the waist. Now, chiefs and famous warriors wore the kanga. Alam mo po ba yung kanga? Think of a kanga as a pants. It's pants na has colors like red, green, white, na naka-line yan na ganun-ganon. Ganun yung kanga. So nakabarong ka, you're wearing barong, then you have that. So this is being worn by the kanga chiefs, mga chiefs, yan, and famous people. And it's colored with a fine linen or Indian muslin paired with colors. So ganyan-ganyan siya. Ganyan-ganyan yung line. May mga line. Wala akong makitang line dito. So that is what the kanga is different and what is being worn. Now, the Tagalog, if you take a look at it, if you take a look at the history of Barong Tagalog, it went to different evolutions. Yeah, during the Spanish and colonial period, 1700s, the Spanish began wearing dressy shirts with standing collars, and a feature that influenced barong worn by the Ilustrados. Or maybe you remember the Ilustrados. And who are the Ilustrados? The Ilustrados are the erudite, the learned, or the enlightened ones. O yun yung mga Ilustrados. These are constituted the Filipino intelligentsia. Ayan, the educated class. So if you're educated class, you are the Ilustrados. And during the Spanish colonial period in the late 19th century, which is the term when you are someone who is educated. So you are ilustrado. And according to the Torre, this version featured a high Elizabethan collar terminated just above the knees, ayan, sa baba, and worn with loose coarse trousers with a thin slash of high cross on the waist. So this is some of the history of the Barong Tagalog. And back in the modern 20th century, this has evolved. This has changed. Dati, may collar pa. Then now, wala na siyang collar. Maliit na lang. Manipis na lang yung mga design niya ngayon on how the Barong Tagalog is. Now, when the country gained independence, the Barong took on a more flamboyant style to celebrate freedom. Yan, na-share kanina na it's a sign of freedom. So when you wear the Barong Tagalog, it's a sign of freedom. You are free. The new Barong Tagalog, especially made with a husi or sinamay, ayan, which with our type of materials, showcase elaborate designs, including more colors, ruffled collars, various patterns like flowers, you have stripes, and more of that. You see that, if you go to mall, if you go to certain areas, then that is what a barong means. And it's an integrate embroider. I saw Barong Tagalog sometimes go for more than thousands of pesos because of the design. It's not really just the material itself, but the design, the creativity in there. And the wealthy mestizos sported the barong with pointed shoes in black leather and bowler hats. And this version is the most authentic Barong Tagalog. So you are wearing the Barong Tagalog, you have a black leather shoes, and you have a bowler hat. Yeah, resembles today's barong. And during the Commonwealth period, American culture became so widespread that men preferred the suit or tuxedo over barong. So nag-transition yun, no? When the American culture came in, they wanted that. So it's more forma, di ba? They say that. But still, the garment did not entirely fade on its use. Yeah. Sometime in the World War II, sabi dito, a new version of the Barong Tagalog arrived with a shorter shirt, yan, and an inner pocket on the side and colorful designs in Philippine scenes and games. So nakikita nyo yan, nag-iiba-iba. The Barong Tagalog changes on the looks, changes on the how long it is, and even the design, it's constantly changing. Now, the Barong Tagalog spun off into versions such as Polo Barong. So, meron din diyang Polo Barong. The Barong Barong kept many of the features from its long past. Meron din siya yung Polo Barong na long sleeves. Dati, na short sleeves, may long sleeves na, di ba? And when you wear that, it's a minimalist design commonly, but wide range in color and hand embroidered. And also the Polo Barong. More casual version has become common as office wear. So you see that sa corporate world, yan, sinusuot na din yan na Polo Barong, short sleeves naman, linen, cotton, may juicy silk or pinya silk hybrid. So mix na yan ginagamit, which carries traditional embroidered design, although geometric patterns have also become popular. Pakikita mo dyan yung mga barong iba-iba na din design. And sometimes it has this pockets that is being used. Now, the Barong Tagalog is supposedly inspired garments from other countries. Yeah, so may inspiration yan. Multicultural, like the Aloha shirt. So, do you know the Aloha shirt? So, in Hawaii, di ba? Ganun yung mga iba-iba yung patterns yan. That's also came as an inspiration from them, from us, which they have used, because it's a style that inspired by the barongs of the Filipino sugar plantation farmers who arrived on the island. So it's something that they wore as well. And some sources claims that Guyabera, a traditional Latin American garment, was also inspired by Barong Tagalog. So madami, no? From Hawaii, it has helped them out. It has gone through the journey of them understanding it and them wearing it and eventually, utilizing it as a traditional clothes. Now, why is this important? If we take a look at it, why is this important to us, especially of understanding the Barong Tagalog? Of course, it's a national. If we take a look at the facts of the Barong Tagalog, it is a, again, traditional Filipino design, but the symbolic patterns of it, the embroidery of the Barong Tagalog, is not merely a decoration. It carries symbolic meaning, because each pattern represents a story representing elements of Filipino culture, heritage, and history. So when you are about to buy a Barong Tagalog, take a look at what it is representing, what it is saying, okay? Because that paints a picture of how it was created, paints a picture of how it was represented, paints a picture of how the Filipino culture is. And did you know that Barong Tagalog has its roots in Tagalog-speaking regions? Yan, sa Luzon galing yan, and that's what's happening. And it's something that would really just allow us to take a look at these various and different versions of Barong Tagalog. Now, my story talks about really why dressing in traditional Filipino attire is a good thing for us. And I'm gonna close this. Very simple. If you take a look at Barong Tagalog, or what's created here in the Philippines, is really having the pride of who we are as Filipinos. Because sometimes the influences of other countries, from other cultures, has already shaped the way that we are seeing things, right? From the Western culture, where they're wearing this suit, two-piece suit, three-piece suit, and neckties, and so on and so forth. But the way that the barong is being represented is for stories of who we are as Filipinos. And as Filipinos, we are a rich culture. It's a rich cultural environment. It's a rich cultural country, and it's something that we can continue on passing on to our children, so that we can share to them the history of who we are as a nation, who we are as individuals, and who we are as a group or as a country. And when you are going to buy a Barong Tagalog in the future, or maybe your father has one, your lolo has one, instead of just appreciating how it looks, ask your parents, what's the history behind this? What made them buy that? Or who did it came from? Maybe it was passed on from generation to generation, and learn from those stories, learn from those sharings, learn from their experiences, so that we are also able to pass our culture, our conversations, and our stories to the next generation. Maganda din yung sinabi ni Coach Marvin, identity, family, and tribe. Filipinos, we are a country rich in tribal, cultural experiences, cultural norms, and it's something that we should be proud of. It's something that should be passed on from generation to generations. In December, we're talking about rich histories and celebrations of the Filipino culture. And what I would emphasize to you in today's talk is to really just have a deeper appreciation and have a deeper interpretation and understanding of why the barong exists. And the barong exists, it's a reminder of our culture as Filipinos, because we are resilient, but of course we can be anti-fragile as well, that as we grow, as we go, we are able to learn something, and we're able to progress in our life, and we're able to change the future for our next generations. So I hope you're able to learn from this. Maraming salamat. If you gain some value, share this video to other people, or share this story to other people, and talk about the value and the culture of barong in the Filipino, in the Pinoy, and also here in the Philippines. In closing, I'd like to thank you for joining us today and supporting the cause of mental fitness. We invite you to join us in person for our face-to-face community events, including Purposeful Sunday, Parenting Mondays, Coaching for Mental Wellness on Tuesday, Habits on Wednesday, Strengthening Thursday, Coaching for the Soul, and Fab Saturday open mic. That's going to be tonight at 7:30 p.m. If you're here in Manila, and if you're going to be within Pasig City, if you're looking for a space later, have a singing moment with us. It's going to be myself and my daughter who's going to lead open mic. Coach or build stairs. It's in a mission trip. And we're going to have some fun later. We're going to have some singing opportunities on really Christmas carols. So if you want to know more about, come and join us later. If you're interested, of course, in becoming a professional service provider, either as a life coach or mental health coach, like me, just connect with Coach Rezzhel at 0917-586-1661 to learn more about co-actively co-create life coach certification program and Master Coach A. And we're currently accepting application for mental health certification and internship program commencing on January 2024 with limited slots. So be sure to secure your reservations with Coach Rezzhel. All right. So join us back tomorrow. Same space, same digital space. Tomorrow, it's gonna be Coach Mao, and she's gonna talk about Simbang Gabi Countdown, preparing for the traditional 9 mornings. All right, this is Life Coach Shaun, mentally fit, serve in behalf of Life Coach Philippines. Maraming salamat for joining us. This is us in the Philippines. Love, bam, boom. We'll see you again tomorrow or see you later at the Cup Coffee Republic. Have a great weekend ahead. Bye-bye.
As a business owner, are you overwhelmed by the need to post beautiful, engaging content every single day? Are you left wondering what to write? Tired of scrolling through stock photos that all start to look the same? Confused by complicated graphic design programs? Rise Up Creatives is here to help. Each month, we give you everything you need to create 31 days of social media content in just 5 minutes a day. Customizable captions, curated lifestyle photos, a drag-and-drop graphic design tool, and the ability to post directly to your social media accounts. No one else empowers you with these 4 resources all in one place. Each month, we help you plan your social media calendar by providing you with 31 image themes and customizable captions so you can quickly and easily create engaging content and grow your following. Simply select the image that works best for your feed or story. Then, copy the caption and customize it to fit your audience. 5 minutes a day. It's that quick. Plus, you'll absolutely love our drag-and-drop graphic design tool. Start from scratch or choose one of our beautiful templates to fit your unique brand. When you're ready to export your design, you can download, email, or post directly to your social media accounts. Here's the truth. Our world needs what you have to offer. Don't let technology or procrastination hold you back. Rise Up Creatives is more than an online resource. We're a community helping you overcome your biggest barriers to reach your greatest goals. We're here to help you rise up and be creative.